We are live, gentlemen.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the FootGolf Show. First show in English for those of you who thought that we forgot the United States and UK language. We are here live to tell you everything about this beautiful sport. And I'm here with my two best friends in the world, Mr. Mati Perrone and Talfik Ryan. How are you guys? Welcome to the FootGolf Show in English.
Hi, how are you guys? Good opportunity for me to improve my English again. So not just in the course of foot golf. Now I can improve here. So hopefully, maybe the audience are going to understand me. How are you, Mr. Radaman? How are you? Respect.
I'm doing great, man. Ramadan,
He's hungry.
fasting, but not bad. I can't complain, man. A lot of people have a lot worse, but I'm blessed to be here doing a foot golf show, being able to play foot golf. Thank God. And I'm excited to do it in English, man. In Spanish, it'd be getting messed up. But excited for the show, guys.
Today, Talfik, you're gonna be our translator, the guy correcting us. If we say something in English that maybe doesn't make any sense, you can always jump and please make us look pretty good. All right, Mati. So we have a very nice show. We're gonna try to talk about everything we've been talking for the last month in the Spanish show. A little recap about this 2024 season. We're gonna talk about the tournaments that are gonna be played this season as well, and some other interesting topics, like for example the question of the day, something that we are all the time talking about, and now we want the people to give their opinion. What's that question?
Yeah, first of all, Piero, we want to say thanks to our first sponsor in the show, Grow Sport from Spain, is supporting us. So we have to say thanks for Juanjo Navarro, one of the guys who lead the company. And of course, we are open to receive more sponsors. We want to travel around the world. We want to make the Foot Golf Show around the world. So please, you can support us in the PayPal. You have the QR there on the bottom of the where Talfik is putting his finger. Yes, so you can support there. And yeah, welcome again. And we are going to talk about a lot of topics today.
That's correct, Mati. And as we say, we have a question that you guys can be answering in the comments. It's a very controversial question. Last week, we talked about this with the Spanish audience. Some people agree with us. Some people don't agree with us. And I think this is the most important thing, to have this type of conversations. And the question is, long socks mandatory for foot golf, or we should be able to play with short socks? How do you call short socks in English, Talfik?
Low socks, ankle socks.
Low socks.
So,
Low socks.
do we
Yeah,
need
makes
high socks or no? Knee-high socks or low socks?
Okay, so we're gonna talk about this at the end of the show. So for now, you can send your answers. If you really agree that long socks are elegant and good for our appearance, or maybe you think long socks make us look like soccer players and they should be not banned, but at least not be mandatory for all the players. This is the question of the day. So please give us your answers, and we'll be reading every comment that we are receiving today. So are you guys ready to start with the show, guys?
Let's do it.
Yes, come on.
Yes. So we start traveling, the most amazing thing in the world, which is traveling. And we're going to go to the beginning of the season, the month of January, where the first tournament of the season took place. The first tournament of a tour that a lot of people were looking for, to have an alternative to FIFG, which is the Professional Foot Golf Tour, and the first stage in Dubai. Mati, you were there. What do you think about this tour and this tournament?
Yeah. We were there at the beginning of the year. Again, for me, the second time. So one of the best courses around the world to play foot golf. You can see the picture now, the environment, all the signs, like a really professional tour. So at the maybe I don't know how many stages this year. So probably you, Piero, can talk about that. But for the beginning was a really good start. The cash prize for sure, really, really high. So we will see what happened during this year.
Yes, we're going to be talking about the Pro Foot Golf Tour, as you can see right there, PFT 2024. So we'll get deeper in the information about the next tournaments and all that. But as we said, this was the first tournament of the year in Sharjah, and the winner was Joseph Nemec, which was for us last week
The
the
disappointment.
the disappointment of the Mexico Open. He didn't play very good, but in Sharjah he dominated first place, and right now he's the leader of the professional football tour, and he got to pose with the jacks. How do you call jacks? Talfik, los jeques. These guys on front,
Oh, los sheikhs.
the sheiks. No, how do you say in English?
Sheikh.
Sheiks.
No, sheikh.
Sure,
No,
sure.
shake. The shake. Shake.
The
Shake.
sheikh.
Yes.
Okay, so he got to pose with the sheikh.
Shake your move.
Yes, shake, 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 shake. So yes, Joseph Nemec with the cup, and he's the second winner of this tournament. Last year was Ben Clark, and Joseph Nemec. It's the leader of the professional football tour. After the first stage, we will let you know the next stops of this tour in the fourth section of the show. So stay tuned, and we'll talk about that a little later.
He won, Piero. He won $7,000, or I don't remember exactly.
No. I don't think it was that much. I don't think it was that much, but maybe I can't remember because I didn't win, so I was a little jealous and I
No,
didn't want to know.
no, but I think so. I think so. It's okay. The number. We will see. We can ask after, but probably 6 or 7 thousand US dollars for the winner.
Oh, okay. Yes, correct. We have the first comment in our YouTube channel. Matt Reed, one of the guys from New Jersey, he will probably have a lot of insights about the U.S. Open that we will talk right away. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Taufik?
Because a story about Matt Reed and socks. We have a player, Abud, that plays with us in Michigan. And when we went to New Jersey, he was wearing some type of sock. I don't know, man. It was label. I don't know what was. Matt Reed called him out for it. Not in a bad way. But Abud doesn't understand English that well. Like, so he took it the wrong way. So he came to us. This guy, man, Matt Reed, he's a. Especially for socks. It's funny that he commented about it, about the
Yeah,
socks.
so he's saying high socks are so unnecessary. So we
I
have our
agree.
first.
I
I'm
agree,
agree
man.
with him. I'm agree.
I'm Madrid. I'm Madrid too.
I'm agree.
Okay, so we all Madrid on this comment. But if somebody doesn't think the way we do, don't be afraid. Let us know what you think, because some people I know are in favor of high socks mandatory. They think it's very elegant, especially to carry your shin guards. So
He said that he remembered that.
See?
So
all right, so remember, question of the day, high socks mandatory. You can leave your comments on the comment sections, and we're going to continue talking about the season so far. First tournament was Sharjah. We already talked about that. Joseph Nemec with the win. We'll talk about the professional football tour later on the show to see the next tournaments. But right now, we're going to move to Honduras, the first FIFG big tournament of the year. I think it was the first FIFG 500. This was on the island of Roatan. I was very lucky to be there. Not only to be there, but I was invited there with Gonzalo Novosad and Cedric Bonot. This is part of our trip, and this is the house we stayed in. Incredible. We have to say thank you to Carlos Perdomo, the president of the Honduras Federation. And this was the course. Incredible course in the it was called the Black Pearl course. This is Cedric pretending to put the ball on that island. Of course, he couldn't make it. He nearly fell. I don't know if the shot is on the video, but he nearly fell. Let's watch it. Cedric Bonat. He stayed there. Okay, there he goes.
Oof. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
C'est incredible, hein? Cedric and
Ooh.
nah.
Nah, no Rico.
Not even,
No Rico.
not even close. Norrico. Oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
who is
First attempt?
this
What?
smart
It goes?
guy?
Oh my God!
Really smart guy. He played from the grass, from the real grass, because Cedric, I think he slept in the
Yes.
artificial grass.
He slept a little bit, but that was a good excuse for him to use against me. So I will accept that. And this is us. This is the purse competition. So you guys can see a little bit the course. As we said, this was probably one of the best tournaments I have ever played. Good catch purse, good experience for the players, good course, good design. Maybe a little short. I think the course was designed for the wind, and we didn't have any wind. during the tournament. So at the end, I think Gonzalo shot minus 18 the last day, and well, a pretty nice tournament on a pretty nice country and island. So we hope next year we can see a lot of players joining the tournament.
Was an
And
FIVC 500, not? No, Piero?
yes, I think
See,
for next year they're gonna try to go for the mayor. That's what Carlos told me. They're really happy the way things are going in Honduras, and they really want to push it to have a mayor. It will be the first mayor in Central America. So I think since United States has its mayor, Mexico has its mayor. I think Honduras also deserve to have a mayor, especially after what they show in this tournament in terms of organization, in terms of the course, cash purse, everything was really nice. So I think they really deserve to raise the bar and be able to host a major.
Perfect.
And we'll talk about the results of the tournament. This is something not very pleasant for me, but I'm going to talk about it. I was leading the whole tournament until hole 17 when I had a little explosion on my brain, and the winner of the tournament was Gonzalo Novosad, coming from behind as he usually does. He shot,
sounds
I
like
think,
it.
minus 18. How he like it? Yes, and you too, Taufik. So yes, I don't know, Talfik, if we can see
Yep.
the eagle where Gonzalo won the tournament. We're gonna left the audio so you guys can see his emotion after this incredible shot.
50 meters or something like that?
I think less, but probably 35. 50 meters is a lot, Mati.
No, no, 15.
Oh, 15. No, I think maybe 20, 25, maybe a little more.
Novosad, por águila, por águila, por águila. ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! Novosad acaba de hacer un águila, se pone menos 24. Con ese tiro puede que sea campeón. Me parece que va a ser el campeón.
He won something like that. He see to the sky and say thanks for his father. So it's a particular way to celebrate.
Yes.
Hey,
Totally. So
Mario, man. Mario's good luck recording. Not too long before that, he recorded another person winning 500. Yeah?
he was supposed to record me winning. So in my case, he was unlucky. That was actually my Facebook channel. He went to record Gonzalo. Like, okay, Mario, thank you for recording Gonzalo winning on my Facebook channel. It's really nice for my family. I think my mother just had a heart attack. Thank you for that. Thanks for letting me know how unlucky I am when Mario records.
And he did the same thing here in Michigan for you, man. It was the
Yeah,
best.
same in Michigan, same in Acapulco. I don't know why I keep giving him my phone. But anyway, this is the leaderboard of Honduras Open. Gonzalo Gonovosad with a minus 16 the last day, finishing with a total of minus 24. Gabriel Flores, the Honduras champion, was second. Great tournament for him as well. And then Cedric, who played with me, he got the third place, $500 for him. I think 100 and 300, 1,300 for Nico forgot his name right now, for Flores, Gabo Flores, and Gonzalo Novosad. I think he got $2,500 on this FIFG 500 in the island of Roatan. So from this tournament, guys, we're gonna move to last week, which
Still
was
in Central America.
yes, still in America, and we're gonna go to Mexico, Cancun, the first major of the season, which was dominated by the wind. Mati, what do you have to say about this tournament?
Yeah, one more time. We were here also. I'm in Mexico now, like you, Piero. So again, how do you say? Nunca defrauda.
Never the
Never disappoints.
Yeah, something like that. Because the course is amazing for me. Some couple of changes. For example, the hole number 3 this year for me, one of the best one now. Interesting par 4. Even if you have the wind in the back, it's really different if the wind is against. So really interesting changes this year. And of course, one more time, the god, the legend, my friend Ben Clark won the tournament. But at the beginning was Thomas Barco, the leader, after the first day with -4. But this is another things that was interesting in Mexico Open, because was the first day of the major that a lot of players are in the same scores, maybe -4, -3, -2, so maybe 20 players on the top. So that is interesting. Maybe seems that foot golf is still growing up around the world, and a lot of players can be in the top at the first day. So in terms of majors, I think Mexico did a really good job.
Definitely, Mati. I think this tournament is the best thing that Mexico can offer. The course was really good. The organization was good. The design was done thinking about the wind, which was also something interesting. No holes where the wind could be decisive, or can change things. The designer, which I believe was Fernando Name, was really covered. We used some fringes, like in this case, but always a nice area for the ball to stop, which is always something we ask when they design courses using the golf range, especially in windy cities like Cancun. And we're seeing right now the hole 18, which I think it's another nice hole. For me, it will be nice if this hole in the next years becomes a par three. I think it will make things a little more difficult for players, instead of everybody getting a birdie nearly for free, or a par which feels like a bogey. Only people who really make a good putt can make the birdie, and then everybody else get the par. So
Yeah, I
I
think
think
it's interesting for hole number 18. I was talking with Fernando, uh, and the idea for him is try to put the hole in another position like the last year. And for him, he said that it's interesting to have a par four, easy par four, depend if you can cross the water or not, because you can win two shots at the end of the tournament. So it's also interesting thing to do, to think about the last hole. So at the end, I think if they put the hole in the last position of the last year, maybe it's fair for both legs. So we will see what happens next year. And he's trying to do like a foot golf green at the end of the golf green. So we will see if in the Tinto course they are open to make something like this.
yes, totally, Mati. So we're gonna check the leaderboard. Do we have the leaderboard, Talfik, of the Mexico Open? We got there you go. So Ben Clark winning by 3 strokes to Carlos Calvo, which was second. The Spaniard making another good season. Last year he finished, I think, top three of the world. This year he's looking for to be number one, probably. So Carlos Calvo, second position, and Mati Perroni only by 1 stroke, nearly making the second place. Mati, and this is the third time you finished third in this tournament.
Yes, crazy. So I have to believe in numbers or something like that. Number three, I will put a tattoo or something like that in my body. And but if I can change, I prefer to put a number one. But it's okay for the beginning of the year, for the beginning of the season. I'm really happy for that.
Totally, Mati, I agree. Great tournament for you. We're gonna see the picture of the winners on the podium, top five, with two Mexicans. Two
I like the
Mexicans
podium. I like
on the
the podium in the tournaments.
Yes, I
That's
love the
nice.
podium. I
Has to.
love the podium as well. Yeah, makes it more professional. And we see there the surprise of the tournament, right, of Carlos Calvo. He's Osvaldo Lopez, a local player from Cancun, which we said last week, probably the best position for a Mexican on a major. He finished in fourth place. And Mario Calderon, the experimented Mexican, bad recorder, great player, uh, taking the fifth place on this great podium with
Ma-
Ben Clark
Mario
racing the
Mario
trophy.
terminó. Did he finish like in the top three in Riviera Maya or no?
Yes, but
No, no,
not in the top three, top
no. He
five
was
or
leading.
He
He was
was
leading.
leading right at one point.
He
Okay,
was
that's what I
leading
meant.
on the last day, but then he decided not to go with me on the cart, and that karma came back to him, and he finished. I don't think not even top five. So yeah, I think Osvaldo has that record of the best Mexican on a major. We'll have to double check that, but I think that's a fact.
Miami foot golf.
and
Yes.
we can
Okay.
say we can say what important is to play in that kind of courses, like Osvaldo, because he knows the speed of the grass, the speed of the course.
Yes.
So in every tournament we have, in every major, or every opens in each country, uh, we have a player, a local players close to the podium or top five, top 10. So it's interesting to know that could be possible every tournament that we are going to have local players in the top 10.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
Mati, definitely. He's a really good player. So we hope to see him competing in international tournaments to confirm what he did on the Mexican Open. So we're gonna stay in North America. We're gonna move from Cancun to New Jersey, where we are so excited. I mean, super excited about the U.S. Open 2024, the first big tournament in the U.S. after the World Cup of Orlando, and this is the 10th year anniversary of the U.S. Pro Am, Mati, the tournament that pretty much changed your life on 2014.
Yeah, of course. Before the World Cup in Marrakesh, for sure, one of the tournament that probably changed my life. And also in this tournament, I was thinking that this is my own, not my sport, not only my sport, my job, because I won in 1 week $7,000.
Wow.
So because I won in New Jersey, I won $5,000, and I finished third in the other coast, and I won $2,000. So I say, wow,
So, Mati, it
football.
was $10,000 for the winner.
No, $5,000.
Okay.
But
So,
two tournaments, one in New Jersey and the other one in the other coast. I don't remember exactly where. In LA, in California, but I don't remember exactly the course. Palm Spring, or I don't remember.
no, no, it was. I
In the
think it was.
desert? Was it in the
No,
desert?
no, it wasn't in the desert. No, no, no. I think that was Oxnard. Oxnard,
Oxnard.
Mm.
I think. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oxnard.
Yes.
Good, Piero. So yeah, in 10 days, I played two tournaments in the United States in 2014, and I won $7,000. So I say, okay, this is the way I can live of foot golf, but it's not the same now. I know that it's so difficult because of the courses, because of a lot of things. But we will see what happens in the next tournament, next year's Open. So at the moment, we want to know what happened in this US Open. You have any information over that, Tafik?
Yeah, but before that, Mati, let's check a little bit about what you're just talking
Okay.
about. Foot golf 10 years ago, the US Pro Am. This is actually also the tournament that I started playing foot golf. It was 1 year later in Miami, Mati. I think that's where I met you for the first time. But this footage is from 10 years ago. Foot golf was just starting. I think the AFGL did a really good job on the beginning, pushing these tournaments that were attracting players from all over the world, from Argentina, from Europe, giving good cash purses and also really good treatment to the players, good food, good entertainment, good organization, and yes, this is the footage from that tournament. Same
Um,
course. I
for,
think
for
I
It
believe.
looks like
they're
it.
gonna- Yes, Talfik.
But they changed a little bit. Even from looking from right there, they changed the greens. The greens were much better quality since last year, since we went there. They improved. The fairways are amazing, but it looks about the same course.
Okay.
for this time when I was there, 2014, so a long time ago, this course was amazing because only 4 or 5 years in the story of foot golf, and we have the chance to play in courses like this. So I remember that was amazing. The venue, the course, all the things.
Yeah, I think that's still the same from the players that play this
Yes.
course. Some other years, they all say it's one of the best courses in the US. We'll see if they make any changes because I know this course is open to the public, right, Alfik? I don't know if it's gonna be the same course where Matt Reed makes hole in ones three every time he plays, or it's gonna be a new course with a new layout.
So the little that I spoke with Matt in Cancun because him and I believe him and Sean are taking charge of it. Sean McNamara. So they said they are trying to change the course or whatnot. They, as of last Saturday, they went over there. They are gonna email the course and tell them where their suggestion to move the holes. Because obviously I've played there the last 4 years, I think. many of us already played there. To have a U.S. Open uh, that all of us, a lot of us from the U.S. played, I don't think it would be fair for the guys that are coming. Guys like Ben Clark, right?
Yeah,
So
poor Ben.
poor Ben, he needs some money.
He needs to play in similar conditions because he's
But the
poor guy.
course, you've never played there, Piero?
I never played there.
So
No,
I
never
consider it
played.
like it's basically to me it's the closest thing to Fox Hills for us, but longer. But there's some holes that they have much more space than Fox Hills.
So a lot of Frenches as well.
Yeah,
Golf greens to
they
play.
had. Yep. But our greens, like where the holes are a little bit better than they are, slightly. But I love playing there. It's one of the best courses. We always say here in Michigan we have the best full like course that's open every day for full golf in the United States, and they say they do. But I think these are the
Okay.
two best in the states.
Okay.
It
Interesting.
doesn't, it doesn't have water, no?
Oh no, not really. There's like a little bit like a small ponds here and there, but nothing really to go over that I can remember. No,
Okay.
they have another course. The Cascades is more like a hilly course that we play there too, but they're not gonna play in on the U.S. Open. So there's two courses in that resort that offer full
Okay,
golf.
so I want to say hello for one of the best female player around the world. She's watching us, and he say in the chat of YouTube, she say, "I think for us girls, long socks are pretty good. Most of us wear shorter pants of skirts, and I think it just look better than if we had only low socks. But those football socks, which are pretty higher, that might be option."
Yes, we are just saying to have the option to pull them down. It's not like mandatory short or low socks. It's just to have the options. If you wanna wear them high, that's your style. It's like basketball. You can wear them low or high because socks are not holding anything. Like in soccer, or football, you need high socks because you have the shin parts or shin guards. But in foot golf, it doesn't make sense. It's only a rule for to be more elegant, and we think it's the opposite. We look more diselegant, in my opinion, because we look more like football players instead of golfers. But we'll talk about that later. Thank you, Rebecca, for your opinion. We'll talk about that in the fifth segment of the show. We're watching Cristian Otero, Mati, which is it's funny, has a lot of things in common with you. Both Argentinians, both little guys, and the two of you were champions.
Yeah, yeah. I won in New Jersey, and he won in Oxnard. Same year, same weekend, same week. Sorry. So after that, in 2016, Christian won the World Cup. After 2 years, I won the World Cup in 2018, and maybe for a Netflix movie or something like that. In the last World Cup in United States, we arrived at the last hole in the final against France with Christian against Balestra and Cedric, and we need to win the hole, but we draw at the end. But if we win the hole, we won the World Cup together. So for the good story,
That would have been a good
maybe
finish, yeah.
yeah, good finish for us. But maybe I don't know if we are going to have a last dance together or not. But yeah, we will see. In foot golf, everything it's gonna be possible.
Hopefully, we can see you playing again. We say hi to Cristian Otero if he's watching us. Hi, Cristian. How are you? And let's take a look to the players registered to the U.S. Open. I don't think many Mexicans are going. I think just Americans, Canadians, and maybe one or two Europeans. I think Georgi Podulski
Yes.
always goes to the U.S. tournaments, and the other one will be Ben
I
Clark,
think
who
I
just
seen in a
signed
video
in.
Georgie was there in 2014. See or
Yeah,
no, Mati?
yeah, yeah, yes,
In the
sir.
video, he was there.
Georgie is like me. He can be everywhere. So yeah,
But there is
Georgi
some
Podulski.
Mexicans that I know are coming. Arturo Gonzalez is coming. I convinced him to come. So he's showing up him and
Okay.
yeah, he's coming and I think it's his dad. No, the other Arturo Gonzalez is his dad.
He's that, yeah, yeah.
Yep, and his girlfriend. And then there's a few more. Well, Mario is Mario Mexican? Oh no.
Mario Calderon, I consider him from Lebanon.
From Lebanon, see, see.
Yeah, he's a little bit from Lebanon as well. But yeah, I think Mario is going, and all the Americans, and as we
Jordan,
say, it's as usually it's a pricey tournament. I think it's $450,
correct.
which is something already common for the U.S. Open and Mexico Open. I think probably the two most expensive tournaments in the World Tour. And we're gonna check the cash purse for the U.S. Open, see how much money it's sharing with the players. So for the winner, 2,200, which was same as Mexico, Mati.
Yeah, almost. I think so.
I think
Mexico has for the fifth position. I think. No,
yes. Yeah, if this
you
would be the
remember?
same, I would get money for Mexico because I was sixth. So come on, Fernando. Uh, but yeah, this is very similar to the Mexico Open, and as the tournament it's $450, it means the top five will recover at least the green fee, and the sixth player will just have to pay
So
$100.
Mexico Open was 2,300, 1,300, 775, 500, and 300.
Okay.
And no pagaron nada. So sixth place. Sixth place is
Okay.
Okay. So maybe for the future, I don't know, for the future or next year, next season, I think it's a good idea try to fight for the cash prizes. At least if you finish the last position that win money, you have to recover the entry fee. No,
entry
it's
fee. Yeah.
fair. Of course, I don't want to be inside of the numbers of the organizers, but at the end, I think it's fair. You pay at least, I don't know, 400, 450, and if you finish in the last position of cash prizes, you can receive the same. So I think it's a good idea. We will see if we can talk about that in the next programs.
Yes, we have some inside information. Fernando Mentasti, the new Mexican Argentinian, the new Mexican player from Argentina. So when we say Mexicans are going, he considered himself Mexican, so he answered and he said, "I'm trying to go as Mexican. It depends on the job. Arturo is
It's
coming."
coming. Yep.
So I think Arturo and Fernando, the two Mexicans in this tournament, which will take place in New Jersey in about 2 weeks, Talfik.
Yeah, 2 weeks. We start 2 weeks or something. We leave. I leave here Thursday, practice day, and then three rounds.
3 rounds of foot
Yeah, they're
golf.
also gonna do a pairs competition Saturday as well
Okay,
on the other
nice.
course.
Yeah,
Not on the course that we play, on the course above.
at the end, it's a really interesting tournament to play. Of course, if there are some sponsor watching us, we are open to receive money and try to go there.
Hashtag get Mate to New Jersey.
So, but yeah, it's because of the course and because it's the U.S. Open. It's an emblematic tournament in the story of foot golf. So yeah, we will see what happens.
Out of
All right, guys.
out of the
Yeah,
list,
okay.
before we go, who do you guys think? Obviously, we know who the favorite is.
Okay,
Okay, but take Ben Clark out, right? Porque
okay.
of course he's gonna be the favorite. See or no?
Yes.
Yes, right. But now we have Jordan
You want to
Godfrey.
know who is the top American? That's what you want to know?
Okay, top America. Jordan.
Jordan is going?
Jordan is going.
Angel?
Angel, no, I didn't see Angel.
Bart.
Bart is going.
Luca?
Luca's my sleeper, man. Luca's my sleeper. He plays there a lot, and he's been very well. He shot -10 at the
Yeah.
last round in Cancun.
In Mexico. He got the course record a little too late, Luca, but
Was that the record?
it was the record of him with Michel Dian. They both shot 10 under in the morning with a little less wind than in the afternoon. No taking off. But yeah, no, amazing score. Luca is a great player. I think he's been playing really good. He traveled to Dubai. He's trying to find tournaments outside the states to be a better player.
Honduras
And
too, right? He went to Honduras.
he was in Honduras. So I was gonna say Luca, obviously Jordan Godfrey. I think Luca Eneas as well. He's from
Aeneas.
that part of the country, so he should be doing great as well.
And watch out with Fernando. If Fernando
See,
Mentazzi is
got
going, watch out with him.
And he won Vegas,
Yeah.
the men's.
Yep.
Men's.
Yep. Correct.
It should be fun. I think right now we have about 80 something players. But for US Open, ideally we want more, right? 120,
Yeah.
130. That's
Yeah.
but
So I don't know if you say before Talfik, but it's 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Okay. So more interesting.
See, there's three
Yeah.
rounds. 500. Does it have to be 3 rounds or 2 rounds? Because I think
No,
we
no.
talked.
The only rule for 500 is 2 rounds.
I would
Then
think
if you want to put any more, no problem.
I think it should be three, man. In my opinion.
Yeah, but it depend where, because they can say, okay, if you want one more day, I have
Yeah.
to put the entry fee higher. So yeah, but at the end, I think in 3 days tournament, for sure you are not going to talk about the lucky. For
Yeah.
sure, in 3 rounds, the best player are going to be on the
The
top.
best player is gonna win. I agree. I agree.
Okay, guys. So let's move back to Europe, to the capital of foot golf, and talking about cash purse. I think, Matti, we have really good news about the Swedish Open. I think this is gonna be the tournament that has a higher cash purse. And I think today we have fresh news.
Yes,
There's
sir.
there's a new number for the next step. We
Yes.
got to 250 players, and now 27 euros in cash
Yeah,
purse.
€7,000. Wow.
7,000
Yeah,
euros.
at the moment, I was talking with Niklas Nieber, one of the guy who is organizing
That
the
Swedish
tournament.
tornado.
The
Swedish
Swedish
tornado.
tornado, yes, sir. The big Swedish tornado.
I
He
think he
never
says hi
stopped.
too. Dice hola on the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay. So yeah, 225 paid registration. That is important. Every time we say the same, because it's not the same when you show that we have a lot of player but nobody paid at the moment. So in the Swedish Open now the cash price is 24,500, but the next step will be 27,000 euros. So I think it will be the record, or maybe I don't know. It's Italian Open.
I think Sarja was 30,000 last year.
Yeah, yeah.
30,000 euros last year. I think Ben got 10,000 euros. So
Yes.
right now we're close to that, right? The winner getting $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 euros.
Probably.
to win.
Yeah, and of course, if you are thinking or trying to go to Sweden, I can say that it's one of the really good tournament that you must be there, because of all the things, the 2 courses, 2 challenging courses, and also everything is really organized, because you can arrive to the airport, the hotel is close to the airport, then you have a shuttle bus to the course all the time, and they are going to prepare something special for Saturday night. You can go to the center of Stockholm and you can eat really typical food in a probably Michelin restaurant. So they are going to prepare something like that. Of course, if you want to go, you can go. But I think all the things in the Swedish Open is for all the players. You are going to compete. You are going to share a good moments with the players, not only inside the course, outside the course also. So if you are thinking about that, I think you have to go there.
Excellent, Matti. I will be there with you, sharing, I think, a room. So we will be doing the show probably from Stockholm, and letting you know what's going on with probably I don't want to say the best mayor of the year, but at least the mayor with the biggest cash purse of the year.
Yeah,
What's
of
the
course.
date?
Of
What's the
course,
date
sorry.
of that? Because on the flyer I don't see it.
Date is the beginning of August. I think
Yeah.
1 to 4 of August.
August. Okay.
Yeah, and as Piero saying before, we can do at the end of the year for sure, like the Oscars of foot golf, and we are going to vote for the best measure of the season. No, or best measure, best 500 tournament, and all the things that we can do. But we have to be with the smoking. No, smoking.
You
Say
have to be smoking?
no, smoking. Not now.
Tuxedo. Smoking is tuxedo. But
De
yeah,
gala.
gala tuxedo.
See.
Okay, we'll have the smoking ready, the tuxedo ready for the occasion. And guys, if we keep talking about the majors before August, we have another major, which is also the 10th anniversary of a very important organization in foot golf, and this is the Slovak Open 2024. The first time I'm gonna play this tournament, I'm really excited, and it's not only a major, but it's the beginning of the Euro 2024 in Turkey, since the first two rounds are gonna be used to qualify the teams that are not already qualified, like for example Spain or Scotland. So it's gonna be very interesting to see those first two rounds, just like in the World Cup. We're not only gonna be playing for ourselves, but we are also gonna be playing for our national teams to see which, I think, 8 teams will complete the list of 16 teams playing the Euros in Turkey. So a very interesting tournament in a very special course.
And particularly place with the castle. You can see the castle around the course. Amazing place, amazing venue again, and Slovak guys are doing a really good job from all the years. So again, another tournament that you must be there.
Okay, I will be there, Mati. I will take down your proposal, and I will definitely be in the Slovak Open after the Hungarian Open, the two tournaments with 1 week separation. So I
How
think
is
that's
it? How is it getting there? You know, to get to Slovakia and stuff like. Let's say from coming from America.
Yeah,
Vienna.
you can for example, for the Slovak Open or even for the Hungarian Open, you can travel to Vienna, to Austria. You can rent a car if you are 3 or 4. You can rent a car. I think it's cheaper, and then you can go. For example, we are going to do that with Gonzalo and probably Pierre also. We are going to rent a car in Vienna, going to Book. Book is the city of the small town of the Hungarian Open. It's 1 hour and a half from the airport. After that, we are going 1 hour and a half more to the Slovak Open, and then leave the car in Vienna again. So I think East Europe is cheaper than the center of Europe. So if you are going to go with 3 or 4 players, it's a really good idea to share Airbnb, car, and I think it's, of course, if you have the chance to go to Vienna or even the airport of Slovakia, of Bratislava, is not the same. It's not so cheaper like Vienna, for example.
Mm,
So because in Vienna you have a lot of flights. So this is the idea, and I recommend that.
nice.
Perfect, Mati. So those of you looking for tips to make it to the mayor of Slovakia, as Mati said, you can travel to Vienna, and if you have 1 more week before, you can go to the Hungarian Open, which is also very close to the capital of Austria. Let's move on. Talking about the majors, another major, it's the English Open. I think this is the first time that England is going to organize a major after the separation of the UK in their countries, Scotland, Wales, and England. Now they're doing a great job with the English Federation, and they're shooting their first major on 2 courses, apparently incredibly beautiful courses. They're offering also a hotel and a lot of advantages for players who want to go to this tournament. But better than me talking about something that I haven't been there, we have last year champion of the English Open, my good friend Carl May, which is gonna be talking in April about the tournament taking place in July. Carl, all yours.
But again, you had to be sensible. So, yeah, for anyone that is looking to come to the major or is looking at the courses and everything for the major, which, by the way, was a brilliant effort by everyone to get that on board, especially so soon into the association's history. But yeah, anyone wishing to come, they were the two of the best foot golf courses that I've played around the world, let alone in this country. And we've been lucky over the years to play on quite a lot of courses that have been really beneficial.
So that was Carl May, one of the best English players. I believe he's the captain of the English team. He was actually the MVP of the last Euros, where UK beat, I think, Slovakia in the final.
Yes,
Or
yes,
yeah,
Slovakia with amazing shot from I don't know how many meters.
incredible.
Yes,
In the same venue as the Hungarian Open, right, Mati? I think it was the same place.
yes,
It was
yes.
that crazy hole 18 or We watched. We
Yeah,
showed it on the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
yeah.
package I seen. They sent it to us because we're possibly going for the Jansen Cup. For example, it's not bad. I don't think. So you get package number 3 for the English Open. You get the entry fee, 3 nights accommodation, full breakfast, lunch, and evening meal. The buggy hire, I think buggy hire is the cart, right? Their English is a little bit. Unlimited course practice and on-site activities for 425 pounds.
Wow.
I mean,
It's nice.
that's a to me that's a great price.
Yeah, I think it's around 450 euros or something like that because the pounds is higher. But it's okay, included the
The
accommodation,
stay
3 nights.
accommodations, yeah, that's to me
It's
for
actually
three
the
days.
same you're paying for the US Open, but with with bed and food and everything. No,
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
get me in trouble, Piero.
no, I'm not getting into trouble. I'm just comparing.
No, no,
I just
it's true.
comparing,
But it's
and
true.
it's good. It's good. Like you're always looking for, especially when you go to a foreign country, you really like the organization is already doing the job of looking for accommodation, food, and I think these guys are doing a really good job. I've been talking to Paul in the last months, and I know they really want to do a good major to show all the world the good job they're doing in England with the organization and with foot golf. So I think this is going to be a really good tournament in a country very traditional of foot golf. We all know England has really good, really nice golf courses, and I'm pretty sure these two courses are going to be breathtaking. So can't wait to
probably
And
can't wait to
speaking,
be there.
probably with rainy days for sure. At least one day for sure will be rain. But yeah, it will be interesting. Talfik, one question: do you know how much the entry fee without the accommodation and the
I think yeah, I think I just said I think it was 175.
What? Haven't 175 pounds?
Yeah.
yes, around 200? Just to know, because of course, all the time the players are looking for Airbnb and something like that. But if the tournament offer every all included with that price, I think it's a really interesting.
So
Um,
actually,
uh,
English, just the English, yeah, 175. Yep,
okay,
individual.
Incredible.
Yep, 175 for juniors, 75, 75
so
pounds.
we are going to be there, Piero.
Yes, I'm gonna be there 100%. I don't know you, but I really want to be playing this tournament and supporting an organization that is doing things really nice, as we can see with the course, with the announcement, and also with the prices. I think we always have to think about players, and when you put these type of prices, you're helping players with expenses, and we want to play everything, but sometimes we can't, and having these type of prices is always something good to avoid big charges, and try to be there and enjoy, and don't finish the tournament completely broken. So congratulations, and yeah, another tournament to look for, and hopefully you can be there too, Mati.
Yeah, yeah, and also a good week to be there because the next week after the English Open, we are going to have another probably amazing tournament because they are doing a really good job, Neil and all the guys. So we are going to have the Scottish Open. It's
Yes.
true.
This year's
Wow.
Scottish FootGolf Open is
Look at
going to
this
be
guy.
hosted at the
Is he
luxurious
talking already?
McDonald Resort. The Cardrona Resort, famous for being a Scottish golf championship venue, is ready to host FootGolf for the very first time. This venue is located in the small town of Peebles, just a short 45-minute drive from the capital city of Edinburgh. This weekend of FootGolf is going to be action-packed, and here's what we have to offer. On the Friday, the 16th of August, we have a pairs competition. This is one of the most exciting pairs competition formats that exists. It's called the Scottish Scramble. Also, players will get the opportunity to practice on both of the outstanding courses that we have to offer. And in the evening on Friday, there will be a welcome ceremony for all the players to attend, and this event will also include some light entertainment of Scottish mini Highland games. During this open ceremony, there will be a live draw, so players will be able to find out which groups that they will be playing in over the weekend. Practice on On Saturday, the big event begins, the Scottish Open World FIFG 500 event. Players will compete in 2 rounds, 1 round on each of the courses, and these courses are spectacular, some of the best fairways and greens that you will come across all year. On Sunday, players will then play their final round of foot golf in their groups to determine their final position. After the event finishes, players will then be invited to an award ceremony where we will crown all of our winners of the Scottish Open 2024.
Okay,
This venue has amazing accommodation on site.
Yeah.
It has
You don't
2
wanna get
of
there?
the most amazing courses
Is he still
to play
talking?
foot golf on.
He's still talking.
Lunch is included on
Come on,
Saturday
Matt.
and Sunday, and the field is going to be filled with some outstanding players. This is going to be one of the most talked about foot golf events this year, so don't miss out. Who's going to win the 2024 Scottish Open? Well,
Thank you very much to Matt Morgan for this explanation of a tournament that we are also looking forward to be there. The Scottish Open, amazing country, amazing time to visit the country. In the month of I believe is July, it's August too.
It's August. It's right
August?
after. No, antes. It's before the English Open.
Yeah, sorry, it was my mistake before. It's first the
before.
Scottish Open
Then-
and then the English
Yeah.
Open.
So that's why they want to give us packages for us to go and play that, and then play the Jansen Cup, and then play the English.
So the Janssen Cup is gonna be in Scotland or in England?
Scotland.
Okay.
In
Okay.
Scotland.
I see.
Edinburgh.
Okay, nice.
So you have to play after the tournament or during?
After the tournament.
Okay.
So I said they're gonna have the tournament, the Scottish Open, Jansen Cup, and then the English Open. We'll see.
And
if
then
we'll
you have
go.
to buy and then you have to buy a new legs for sure.
So we'll see. Right now, man, my feeling is I don't know how many Americans are gonna go to that. It's pretty iffy.
Yeah, it's a long trip. It's a lot of money, and well, we'll see. I think this type of dynamics are usually used by organizers to attract new players, but I don't know if in terms of the competition, a tournament between the US and the UK or England, because you're gonna play against England or against Scotland or against who, or it's gonna be a UK team.
It's a UK team.
Okay.
UK.
Okay, so it's still the same format.
Same
UK
format.
against the States.
Correct.
Okay.
And how was the last time, Talfik?
We won by a lot.
The US in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, the US won in Orlando, but that was a marathon. We played this tournament in that course that the ball didn't run at all, and then they have to play another 3
What you
extra
gonna
days.
give them excuses for? You give Ben Clark excuses for Piero. Damn, man.
No, but I'm not talking about excuses. I'm just talking about
See,
how long was.
they played. So we played the U.S. Open, and then you had to play basically like an individual, like in the morning for the Jansen Cup, and then in the afternoon. Like
I
for two
remember,
days.
yeah.
So it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot, and the course was long, and the ball didn't run too much, so it was actually a very physical course. Okay, guys, so we're closing the European tour in the summertime, and we're gonna talk about another interesting tour that arises this year with a lot of expectations. We're talking about the Professional Football Tour 2024, another option for players to play. I know some players are only playing the Professional Football Tour, like my good friend Sandro Rodriguez, champion of Spain the last 3 years. He told me he doesn't want to play anymore the Spanish Tour because he wants to win some money. And right now, a good tour to win money is the Professional Football Tour 2024. That started in Sharjah, and we were there, Matty, and we had the chance to talk to some of the players about this new tour, what they think about it, and what are their expectations for the Professional Football Tour 2024, starting with the Dutch-Ukrainian Yevgeny Levchenko. Roll it.
This Pro Tour, is, in my opinion, was from last year even improved. So I like it very much, and I see many people satisfied with the course. So yeah, beautiful weather. Let's start.
Another way to play foot golf, we play for the win, for the prize money. So all the top players are here, and we can improve the level with all the top players.
Yeah. It's nice for the player, for the with the award. It's really nice, and to play in a country where there is no foot golf actually. So it's nice for the sport.
The professional tour maybe it's one of the best idea for foot golf because we have the chance to play here in an amazing course in Georgia. So probably we are going to have another stages around the world. So I think for foot golf and for the players are going to be one of the best decisions for foot golf.
The professional football tour, I think, is something really good. We really wanted something new after so many years. So I think this is giving us the chance to compete for more money with better players in different places and with a more professional organization. Tell me, how do you come up with the idea of creating this professional tour that everybody seems to be so happy about?
It goes back to 2016 from the World Cup in Argentina. Scored the first hole in one at a World Cup. I don't like to talk about it, obviously. But off the back of that, I was invited to Abu Dhabi to speak to their sports council, which we did. They wanted me to put on a big event, but I wasn't ready and the sport wasn't ready. So fast forward 3 or 4 years, the idea was still in my mind, and then I just decided to hit my contacts. We've ended up here in beautiful Sharjah.
So this is the new calendar. The last person we were listening is Steve Crane, the director, together with Dan Ferretti of the Professional Football Tour. And this is the new calendar. They had a couple of variations. The U.S. Tournament was eliminated. Also the Bulgarian Open, and they add Morocco, Casablanca. So the tournaments were Sharjah in Dubai, in the Emirates, then Tenerife, which is a partner event. Tenerife and Czech Republic partner events, which means only half of the points will be shared in those events that are organized by the local organization. Still a professional football tour event is just considered a partner event with half of the points, and also an external organization. And then Morocco will come. This is another big event in Morocco, Casablanca. And then Egypt, which I believe it's going to be another amazing tournament, first tournament in the history of the African country. And the last tournament will be in a mystery location in the month of November, where we will discover who is the first champion of the professional foot golf tour in every category. Right now, leader is Joseph Nemec and Lucia Chernakova. We were the two winners in Sharjah, so we'll see how this tournament develops. Mati, are you planning to go to any of the tournaments?
I don't know yet. Maybe Egypt sounds really nice, and of course, if I have the chance to go to the grand final, I don't know when exactly in November, because we have probably the Argentina Open at the beginning of November. Then I think Chile Open. So I don't know. My plan is try to go to Egypt. I don't know how much money from Argentina, or if I'm going to be in Europe. So we will see. Sound really interesting, of course.
Sandro just sent me his ticket from Madrid to Cairo, and he paid $260 euros. Madrid, Cairo. So it's not that expensive from Madrid. I don't know if those prices will maintain. It's not high season. I don't know October, how it's October in Egypt, but right now prices are not that bad. So if you're planning to go to Egypt, maybe it's time for you to start planning, get your tickets, and be ready for that. Also, the packages were published by the organization which I'm part of, and it's around $650 or euros. Green fee, hotel, meals, transportation. We know the professional football tour wants to take care of everything, so you can't just pay the tournament and look for your accommodation. Everybody stays in the same hotels, and the price is around in between 600 and 700 euros plus the plane ticket. So that will be probably a really nice tournament. And I have a surprise for you guys. We have some images of the course. This hasn't been published, so I'm gonna show you. This was a video sent to me by Steve Crane, the director of the Professional Football Tour. So once Talfik can roll it, we're gonna see the lobby of of the course. This is actually was called best course in Africa, I believe 2021. So this is the course lobby. We're gonna get into it with this POV by Steve Crane. And I think this is gonna be very similar to Dubai in terms of luxury. Look at that clubhouse. It's very, very, very nice. It looks like a hotel, but it's not a hotel. It's a golf clubhouse. And now we're gonna see hole 18, where the tournament should finish.
How many tournaments count for the professional tour, Piero?
Good question. We published the rules for the rankings. I believe you can dismiss one of the I can't remember right now, Mate. I will be lying.
We can talk in the next program about the professional tour and also the FIFG World Tour, and which tournament counts, how many, and all the things that you have to do. You have to know.
I like it. This is one of the holes. This is like a swimming pool, which is nice because if your ball goes there, you won't find any snakes or crocodile. Yes, and now here you can see a hole painted on the grass. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
So that was one of the holes. We'll show more footage in future shows, but as we said before, Egypt Open in the month of October, Professional Football Tour. If you want to register for this tournament, I think registration it's open, and the prices are ready in the Professional Football Tour social media. So check that and hope to see you there.
And at least one of us is going to be there, Piero Menor.
I hope so.
Piero, also you can talk, if you want, you can talk about the social media of the professional tour, because you work a lot for that, and what happens, just to talk for the players and for the tournaments organizers, what is the good way to do with the social medias?
Yes, well, it's not like I have the answer. How can you be good with social media? But I think the Professional Football Tour gave me the chance to work with them and publish or run their social media, and we're doing really good, especially on Instagram and TikTok. I think we are nearly on 30,000 followers on Instagram. The account has had less than 1,000 in December, so we made 30,000 organic followers. I know some people think that we bought followers. That's not true. Everybody who followed our page was because they saw a video. And Mati, the answer is Reels, Instagram Reels. I think that's how you grow on Instagram. At least throw 2 Reels a day, and not only good shots, but also good explanations, because people want to see on social media, they want to learn something new. So if you just make somebody putting or driving a ball with no explanations, people won't engage. You need to explain a little bit so people know that in this page they will find information about the sport, and that's pretty much it. You have to work on the visual as well. If you have an iPhone and you can use the cinematic option, I think that's really good with the algorithm in Instagram and TikTok. And also be there, try to answer. If you find haters, send them something, create engagement, and that way your page will grow. So really happy with the results with the social media of the Professional Football Tour, and we hope to keep growing, because I think that's the way to reach new players. Social media, that's where a lot of people find out about FootGolf. Still not many people know about our sport, unfortunately. So I think we have to keep pushing social media. That's something we always said about FIFG. Why FIFG has no social media? They don't care about social media. They don't invest in social media. Same with US or Mexico. They do really good things in some aspects, but they don't invest in social media. And I think social media is the reflection of your company. You can be doing amazing things, but if you don't work on social media, nobody will know what you're doing. So this is the advice we give to all the federations: invest in social media, create content, because that's where you will grow and find new players to fill up your tournaments and find sponsors as well, that they see a lot of people are really watching what you do. So
And I
we
think
hope.
your everything you just said is right. I think Mexico actually did it right on a little better. They improved for the Mexico Open. I seen them starting to post a little bit more reels and stories to give them. But
Yeah,
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 and
yeah. They did it, and also we did a couple of reels.
yep,
Probably a lot of players watch that. I think was a really good job also for the show, of course. And you have free lessons for social media by Piero Menor. But what's the last time, guys? Last time that Piero said say all the keys for social media.
no, I'm actually this year I'm working with a lot of federations. I was really lucky that a lot of federations believed in my work. So I'm gonna be playing some tournaments and also helping the national federations work with social media. I'm gonna do that with England, with Scotland, with Belgium, with Luxembourg, with Slovakia. I'm really happy and I'm really pleased that these tournaments are working with me, and I will try to show them all I learned in these last 2 years growing my own social media, because I think that's the way we can grow the sport through social media. I don't think right now it's important to be Olympic or to be considered an official sport. That's important, but I think it's more important to find new players. And foot golf, it's really interesting for everybody who play football. It's just most people still don't know we exist, and people are all the time looking at their phones. So I think before television, before anything, it's social media. Work on social media, pay to somebody to work your social media, because this is something I also see. The presidents work and they do social media and they organize and they design and they do everything. So I think if you hire somebody for social
you
media,
have to outsource.
your social media is going to be better because you have somebody and you can ask for results. But if somebody's doing everything, then it's hard to know everything, to do well everything. So I think investing in social media is investing in the growth of your federation and also obviously of the sport.
So, guys, if you are going to organize a tournament and you want a good coverage for that, we are here, Piero Menor, Matías Perrone, Talfik Rayan, and we can cover everything of your tournament. So, guys, we are going to arrive to the finish of our fourth show. So, not bad, eh? Not bad.
Not bad at all, but we have to go back to the original question, and we have some pictures, guys, because we didn't get that many answers about high socks mandatory or not.
And we didn't
But
get
this
too
is
many likes either. People give us some likes, give us some subscribers. We need it. It'll help us out a lot. The very least.
yes, like the show on YouTube. It's not they're not gonna charge you for that, so it's free. Like it, and then we will be able to make bigger numbers, so we can find maybe someday a sponsor paying us to do this with a little more happiness than we're doing it right now, which is a lot of happiness. But with a little money, we'll be even more happy. Okay, guys. So talking about high socks mandatory or not, I want to show you this picture about Live, the new golf organization, who is trying to implement the no long pants in golf. And this is, I think, the way we should look as foot golfers, with low socks, still very elegant, looking like golfers, just with a soccer ball and soccer boots, but not like foot golf players or football players with high socks, which is, I think, it can be an option if you want to, but don't make it mandatory, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
Kyle said he doesn't mind high socks. And he thanks for doing the show in English.
Thank you, Kyle. Thanks for your opinion. And again, guys, we are happy to see people with high socks. We just don't want it to be mandatory. This is the campaign. We're trying to move or hear what people has to say.
To have the option.
Because on the right side, this is a gaming show. This was sent by us by Jorge Vázquez, and that's like how a golfer will look with high socks, and it looks weird.
Brother,
So I think that's how golf people see us, like the guy on the right. Like, why are these guys dressed like golfers, but they have long socks, soccer boots, for me it's a terrible mix, in my opinion, and also giving players another 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 clothing part to combine. It's another risk because we are really bad combining colors because we are soccer players. So if you're giving us also the socks to integrate on the dress code, people are terrible. With all my respect, I have been terrible too. I think now I'm trying to be a little bit more, like maybe same color of the socks as of the pants, or try to combine. But I've seen people yellow socks, red pants, green polo. So giving more chances for people to look bad, in my opinion, and
We have
also
to
giving the haters another topic to make fun of us, because haters love long socks to say that we belong to the soccer field. So
we have to make the top five of the bad looks,
Yes.
probably. Why not? And the top five of the best looks.
I put my
So
money that Francisco Milario would be on one of those. I don't know.
El Puma,
El Puma.
El Puma, yeah, El Puma is top. Is top. Is
yeah, I
top.
think the most important thing for to try to look like a golfer is the belt. So that is the reason that I don't know if we can be possible, because I don't know if every player has is going to use the belt and the polo inside
Tucked in.
the
Yeah.
pants. So, but at the beginning, it's okay to start with the short socks. I think
I think so.
it's yeah,
Uh,
it's more tidy.
And I think it
Actually,
has to have like you have the khaki shorts. Like I like that. I think it has to have some type of decorum to look a certain way. Cause like we ordered from our uniforms, they came some shorts were more like soccer shorts. I don't think it looked good on the course. You
yeah.
know, they have the loops, but they don't look good.
Yeah, no, for me it's a no-no. We had this conversation for a long time. Actually, I try to have this conversation with Steve and Dan, so they don't make it mandatory on the professional football tour, which is something that it's happening already in Argentina. Liga Profesional de Argentina, which is the most important competition in Argentina. It's run by Javier de Ancizar, who is one of the FIFG founders and one of the most important persons in the organization, and he was okay with players using low socks in the professional league in Argentina, and I don't think they look unprofessional. I think they look very professional, and I think it's a conversation we should have to make it look a little bit more like golf than to soccer, which I think is the idea behind the foot golf dress code.
I agree.
Agree too. So, guys, now yes, I think we are at the end of our show. No, Pedro.
I think we are. So it's a time to remind the people that the 5 people watching, guys,
El Grow Top
if you
5.
put
No.
if you put $1,000 each on PayPal, we will have $5,000, and we could go for holidays to the Caribbean. So think about it, guys. You 5 guys watching, $1,000 each. PayPal. Just use that barcode. Get in there. Dial 1000 pay, and we will be very happy. Let us know who you are, so we can mention you in the next show.
Grow
We
Top
have
5.
the top five. Okay.
Oh, we have the
Before
top
we go,
five
the
for
top
sure.
5. Come on.
Of our sponsor.
All right.
Okay,
Let's go to
so
it.
so guys, Grow Sport gave us the chance to do a top five, and today we're gonna watch the Spanish Open, not the Spanish Open, the second stage of the Spanish Championship, which has the hardest wind ever. Look at this shot. Look at this shot. Spinning the ball on the bunker on the green and say, okay, win. Bring it all the way. So like playing with the wind and golf greens is something hard. For example, here, he thought the wind was gonna push the ball to the right.
Oh my
But
goodness.
no, the ball is coming back to the position where you were.
I like when the players are following the ball, like it's going to stop, but not.
This is mental, man. It's mental.
Yeah.
It's so. This messes with you.
Look at this one. Look at this one. This is a suspense. So now it's gonna stay. Now you might think it's gonna come back to the hole, and then at one point you can see the face of the player saying, "No, this is gone far away." Okay,
He's the
see you
police,
later.
no?
See you later. No, He's marking the ball because probably he wants to repeat the shot.
I'm
Goodbye.
playing. Oh my goodness.
Goodbye. And this is number 1. Leap out.
No.
Goodbye. Bye, bye,
No.
bye. Yeah.
One of the
Okay,
best players
so-
in Spain.
So the win, lo que el viento se llevó. Here, the top 5 with the win. Thank you, Grow Sport, for believing in us and sponsoring our daily or our weekly top 5. Guys, we have to say goodbye.
Talfik, I don't know if you can see this.
I
It's,
see. I'm like,
It's honor for you, not for me. Just because it's not my house. But there is something like a 10 and say Pelé. I don't know exactly. who
they
is-
Pelé and then everybody else.
Yes, of course. In the normal humans, yes.
Yeah.
If we have to talk with the people who are not from this world, Maradona for sure. Okay, guys.
Por mí, Morata.
Morata and Simeone.
Morata. All right, guys.
Okay, guys. So hopefully we can do the show in English at least once a month. Maybe the first week of the month we'll do the show in English, then in Spanish. But we can always do both because we want everybody to enjoy our show, or the 5 people watching. We want them to be happy. So thank you so much for joining us. Keep supporting us. If you like the show, subscribe, deposit, whatever you want to do, share it. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Kyle, saying that he just bought a new Puma shirts. Thank you, Kyle, for that. And we hope to see you soon as well. Say hi to our good friend, John Aaron. We hope to see him competing at a high level in the US Open. And for everybody else, thank you so much. We are the FootGolf Show. Mati, Talfik, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next week.
Ciao.
Bye, guys. Sorry for my English.
Bye-bye.